So this building was basically the document exchange host for this local area.
Yep.
Document exchange is like a service Royal Mail. It's like Royal Mail, but the host was here. So all the local offices, they used to bring their mail here, put it there. Document exchange people used to come and take the mail, and then in the morning they just drop the mail off again. So when I was at my old firm, I used to come here and pick the mail up, and I used to do that twice a day, in the morning and drop the mail off in the evening after work finishes. I really liked this building, and I thought to myself at one point I would like to work here. That's what I'm saying. When you think of something, when the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put a thought in your head, I think it's for a reason.
Yeah, of course.
I believe it's for a reason. 100%, because he wouldn't put a thought in your head that you can't manifest.
Yeah.
So I had that thought.
How long ago was this? How long ago did you have that thought?
In 2013.
Okay. Yeah. So it's almost 10 years ago.
Almost 10 years ago, man. Yeah. Time flew, man. And I had that thought, and I was, in 2014, I walked into this office then, because I had a lot of trouble. I don't want to keep going into my problems that I had at the old firm. The guy wasn't a good boss, man. You know, people want to see you do good, but not better than them.
Yeah, of course.
That's the attitude.
Yeah.
So I think
they want to remain on top in their eyes
all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't think he liked my energy, because I've always had that energy. You know, when your energy is contagious, you have to be careful, because that will bring a lot of envy and jealousy towards you.
100%.
And it's not like I'm doing something wrong. I'm just being myself. If people like me, they like me, and a lot of people hate me. I don't know. But I don't think he liked the attention I was bringing. It's up to him, innit? But I had a very bad period. Them 2 years were the worst time of my life. But in a way, it was the best as well, because that's where I got the motivation from. Because I thought to myself, I need to prove this guy wrong, because he used to come out with all sorts. I'm not going to even go into it. But I thought to myself, I need to prove this guy wrong. Forget about everybody else for now. This guy needs to be proven wrong. So I walked out that place after a huge argument, and I said to him, give me a few years and you'll hear my name. That's what I said to him. That's it. Because how? I go, you don't worry about it. I walked out. Came here, met Mr. Andrews, lovely gentleman, older guy, 70 years old, looked like Morgan Freeman, spoke like him as well.
You sure it wasn't him then?
It wasn't him. It wasn't him.
His brother, long lost.
It could have been his brother, could have been his brother. I'll show you a picture of him. I'm going to find a picture of Maurice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah.
And I'll try to get a video of him. I'm going to WhatsApp him and say, Maurice, record a video and send it to me. I'm telling you, the way he talks. And
just FaceTime him, screen record it, send it.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Exactly that.
Spoke to Maurice and said, Maurice, look, I told him who I was. He didn't know me, obviously. I've told him. The thing is, look, the world works in a very mysterious way, because I've just met this guy, and he said, who are you? And I told him, this is who I am, and this is who I work for. That person who I used to work for trained here in this very building. He done his training contract with Maurice at this very building. So the world is just this very funny place, and Allah works in mysterious ways. And
so Maurice knew who he was.
Maurice knew who he was. Maurice was his
mentor sort of thing.
Mentor, yeah.
Yeah.
His training principal. So I said to Maurice, I need a job. Maurice said, no, I'm winding down. I want to retire. I don't want to employ you. I don't need any staff. I'm getting rid of my existing staff, because I want to retire. My intention is to retire.
What was he going to do? Close up shop?
He wanted to close up shop.
Okay, yeah.
Or give it to someone else who was already working here. But I don't think they were interested, or they didn't have
that drive to do it.
To do it, to be fair. So anyway, 2014, I've come here. Maurice said, I don't need any employees. I said, I'll work for free. You don't need to give me money. He said, why would you work for free, Mr. Yakoob? You've just qualified. You're a qualified solicitor. I said, you don't worry about that, Maurice. I want to work for free because I want to work underneath you. I want to learn. He couldn't believe it. He thought this guy's gone mad. I said, look, I want to learn. I want to be here. I saw the opportunity. I'll be honest with you. I saw a very good opportunity. And I told Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not place me here for no reason, not to just get a job and get £2,000-3,000 a month or £4,000 a month.
So what was the opportunity you saw in your head?
He said he wants to retire.
Yeah.
I knew this practice had been running then for 28, 29 years. He's got not a huge client base, but he's got a good reputation. Mm-hmm. You can't buy a good reputation.
No, of course not.
So if he wants to retire, if I take over, that reputation will carry on with him, with me. So I knew I had that. That's the opportunity I saw. And then obviously he kept hinting to me, I want to retire. And then at one point he said to me, I really like you. I said, why? Because you're a very trustworthy person. I said, why? What are you saying that for? Because he goes, you've given me this money. I gave him £90. It was £90. I wrote up a statement for somebody and I charged him £90. And I gave him that £90. And he said, you're a very trustworthy person, Mr. Yakoob. I go, what are you saying that for? Because he's just giving me the £90. I go, it's your money. It's your place. It's not my money. He goes, you'll understand when you get your own business what I meant. Okay. And he said, I really like you. Okay, thank you, Maurice. We've formed a very good relationship. I get along quite good with people. I've got good people skills, alhamdulillah. I think I have any.
Yeah, you do, 100%.
So then what happened is, 2015, we sat down and Maurice said, look, I want to retire. Whoever was working here at the time, she doesn't want to do any, she doesn't want anything to do with it. Well, what are you saying? I said, what do you want? He mentioned a figure to me. At the time, it was too high. I said, no, I'm not interested.
Can you say what that figure was?
At the time?
Yeah.
I don't like to say, but yeah, I'll say it was.
We'll cut it out later if you wanted to.
Yeah, it was, I'll tell you, it was about £500,000 for the building.
Yeah.
And for the actual business at the time, it was £250,000.
Okay, so 750 altogether.
So talking 10 years ago, man. And it was too much for me at that time. I never had a single, at that time, I never had a single penny in my pocket. Not even a single penny. I've not got nothing to my name. My father was a wealthy man. But one thing, I've not been one to, rely on my father's handouts. I always wanted to do something. This is what my advice to everybody. Okay, if your father's done well, your cousin's done well, your brother's done well, that doesn't mean you're doing well. You have to create your own legacy. You can't live in other people's shadows.
Your own wealth. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't live in other people's shadows, man. I know some people who are just there and their fathers are very successful, their families are very successful, but they don't want to
build their own thing.
They don't want to do it for some reason. They're comfortable.
Or add their own value to that existing business.
Exactly. And this, like, if other fathers, my father, who was born in Pakistan, can become a wealthy man, can become successful, we're born here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more ideas. We have to, go over and beyond that now.
Yeah, of course.
If we do the same thing that they've done, you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So at that time, I had no money at all, not even a single penny to my name. 2016, January, we made him another offer. Wasn't budging. Back and forth. 2016, in September, we shook on a figure. The building figure remained the same. Property value, he wasn't going to change that.
Yeah.
But the business, I brought him down.
Substantially?
You know, as Pakistanis, we can
go to the point where they're like, yeah, all right, take
£100,000.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brought him down to £150,000.
Okay, so let me ask you, with the figures that he mentioned in the beginning, yeah, as you mentioned that your dad is wealthy, and I agree with you in that you should build your own legacy and stand on your own leg. But why didn't you ask your dad for a loan and say to him, look, Dad, I'll pay you back over this course, this duration? Because you could have got yourself in the door earlier.
I could have saved 6 months to 1 year of that process, to be fair. But I would have been down £100,000. I was embarrassed, bro.
Embarrassed of what?
Asking that much money from my dad.
Yeah, but your dad loves you, so you know that he would help you.
He'd give it, but I don't know. I wouldn't be self-made then, brother.
Agreed. And because if you're paying him back, then essentially
pay him back, yeah, because that's exactly what I did.
Or in hindsight, a bank loan.
Yeah, I could have done that as well, but no bank's going to give how old was it then? 25, 24, 23-year-old. Well, got nothing to my name, no securities, no bank's going to give me that much money.
Yeah.
At that time.
No, yeah.
So, but this is what I did do though. I got him down to that figure then, under £150,000 it was. And the meeting took place in my office now. I'll show you later where my office is upstairs now. The meeting took place there. And I'll be honest with you, Allah's my witness. I didn't have a single penny and we shook on it. I shook on a deal, £650,000 without having a single penny in my pocket. So I've come out of the room. I said, okay, deal's done now.
We don't find 650.
I need to get some money. I need to get some money now. And that's when I started making some phone calls. And alhamdulillah, my brother, within a month, I was more or less had everything sorted, that deposit money and what I needed to pay him. The business was what I was main concerned about. I could have got a loan on the building anyway.
Yeah. So where did you get the money from then? Just asking around friends and family and stuff?
Friends and family.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people helped me, and I've not forgotten them people. Even got to like, at one point I was like 10 grand short, 5 grand short. So, you know, small figures of people as well. Some people gave me quite hefty figures. Some people gave me, but at that time I had no money. And at that time I said to them, 6 months, give me 6 months and I'll pay you back. I didn't know. They didn't know my business is going to be successful. They didn't know.
Yeah.
But I think they probably knew, okay, if he doesn't pay it, Dad will probably pay it back.
Yeah. So
they probably knew
had some sort of backing.
Yeah, they probably knew that in the back of the head. But those are the people who knew my family. There's some people that didn't know my family. Some people only I knew personally.
Yeah, who would still help you out.
Who still helped me out.
So how old were you when this happened? 23, 24, you said?
Yeah.
So talk me through this feeling, yeah?
No, not 23, 24. I'm 27, 28 now.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that was about 6, 7 years ago, you said, yeah?
Yes.
So talk me through that feeling, yeah? When you first stepped foot in here, and it was your business, your building, what was that feeling like?
Best feeling in the world, brother, man. It's like, you know what, I've got a newborn baby here now, or I've got 2 scenarios looking at it. I've got something that was dying, a plant that was dying. I'm going to revive this now, and I'm going to show everybody. Brother, I didn't have money to paint this building. So, and I was painting at one point, and my brother came over and he said, here, take the money and, you know, get a painter. I said, no, I'll do it myself, don't worry. So I had me and my nephew, 2 of my nephews painted it. It's all dusty, disgusting place to work. And I should have took a before and after picture.
Did you not?
And I didn't think this is going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it's going to be like this. It's going to stay like this. I thought I'll take it next year. But slowly, you know, I walked in here and, you know, it was a very good feeling, alhamdulillah. And I was thanking the Lord, man. I was thanking the Lord, and I was thinking, you know, I don't deserve it. But at the same time, I was thinking, now I need to get this going. I need to pay these people back. I need to start making some money. So when I've come, most of Maurice's staff have gone now. I'm left with 2 staff members. One of them stayed for about a month, 2 months. She left. Another guy who was there, he said, Mr. Yakoob, I'm just going to Tesco's to get some biscuits. He disappeared. I've never seen him in my life after that. I've never seen him in my life. I swear to God.
So you didn't even come back with your biscuits?
No.
So tea time was dry?
Dry, bro. Why was I drinking just tea?
You need some rust to go with that aside.
No. Tesco's just down the road, so I kept looking at the time.
Where is he? How long is it taking?
11 o'clock, you know. And now I'm at 5 p.m. and he's not here. And I you know, I had to go to a police station or something at the time, and I remember the police were phoning me, custody sergeant phoning me, where are you, Mr. Yakoob? I was like, look, the officers, I couldn't leave the office, but anyway, in the end, I thought, you know what, he's not coming back. 5 o'clock, I phoned him a couple of times. That's it. He never answered the call, and that's it done. After that, I've never met the guy, never heard of him again. I know he's not a lawyer. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
If he was a lawyer, I would have known by now, but he left, man.
That's crazy.
I know. And then I was left alone. I was totally alone then. So we're now in 2017, we're in now, in April 2017. Now he left in May.
Yeah.
2017. That guy, when he went to get the biscuits, was in May 2017. Since then, I've not seen him. I've not seen the biscuits as well. Told to give me some Oreo biscuits as well. But
you know, next time I come here, I'm coming here with a whole box of biscuits.
Oreo ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Oreo ones.
All right.
Them, man.
Oreos it is.
Yeah, you have to. So he left in May 2017, but April 2017, my brother, I had got a bank loan comes into it. I took an overdraft £15,000 just for, paying the bills and stuff like that. In March 2017, I only had £1,500 left of that overdraft, so I was on £13,500 overdrawn.
Yeah.
And that's when I thought, you know what? The people who were saying, this guy's only going to run this business for 6 months, it's coming true. It's going to come true. But I thought to myself, if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it comes true, it comes true. At least I've given it a shot.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. I'll manage to pay the people back somehow. They're not going to come and kill me or hunt me down. Somehow I'll pay them back. They're my friends anyway. So, okay, well, I'll take another 6 months. I knew I would still try and do something else. But at that time, I thought the office was going to close down. It was March 2017. April 2017, alhamdulillah, I got a case, made me about 8 grand. Since then, my brother, I've not looked back. Alhamdulillah, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I've not looked back.
Alhamdulillah.
And I've not been short of money.